Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
Toria.
Hi.
Hello, hi. For those of you watching, my name's Toria. I work within the innovation team at Absoft. Some of you might not have come across Absoft before, so just to give you a brief overview, we're a UK SAP consultancy, and we offer a range of different services from implementing SAP right through to supporting SAP. So today we are running a Q&A session. I'm not sure if you might have seen on our LinkedIn and social media channels, but we have recently relaunched our SAP Managed Service. So today I'm joined by Bob. Bob, I'll get you to give us a wave. Bob's our innovation manager at Absoft. We've also got Ailey on the session. Hi, Ailey. Hello. Ailey is our SAP Sales Support Manager. And we have got Adam and Ross, I'll get you two boys to wave as well, who work in our technical support team. So, since we've relaunched the managed service, we have had quite a lot of questions. Quite a lot of people have gotten in touch just to ask, a few things about it. So we've decided to do a Q&A session to cover the most frequently asked questions, if you will. So I'll just dive straight into it. Bob, I think I'll come to you first. You are obviously innovation manager at Absoft. So I don't know if you could maybe tell us what prompted the change. Why did we decide to relaunch?
Yeah, so in a nutshell, we want to really refine our process into what's really important for our customers. So of course we want to keep running SAP as well as we always have done, but we now want to get deeper into the parts which are most important to the business operations and therefore be more valuable. So what's inspired that is that today I speak to prospective customers who have SAP systems, and the SAP systems are working well. Their SLAs with their support provider are often being met. But the reality is that they can have a business process stalling, often due to some technical reason, but the SAP support service aren't even realizing until it's actually been reported, and it's not reported, of course, until it's had a business impact. So we're shifting our focus on to really looking at the business outcomes that people are trying to get from SAP, and we're relaunching a service with that in mind. So another thing that we're seeing a lot of today is customers struggling because their SAP support services aren't optimized for the new technologies that they've brought in. Yeah. So our new service is going to build on all the work we've been doing at Absoft in new technology, and really to establish a new best practice in management of things like SAP on Azure, including on-prem landscapes in the hybrid cloud as well, of course. Managing SaaS applications, software as a service, and also even things like robotic process automation as well. I think another reason is that today we find that the customer experience for a lot of IT support is famously really poor. People send requests in and they go off into a black hole, and you're waiting for something to be manually dealt with at some point. You've got very poor visibility. We're now offering self-service automated requests, for example, that give instant results, and giving dashboard visibility that gives you real-time view, not just of the technical parts of the landscape working, but also of whether the business processes are working as well. So in summary, we're really trying to make a real shift in mindset for SAP support services, and solve some of the age-old problems in support.
Good. So I guess you've kind of touched on there some of the new functionality that's in our service, but can you give us a summary of what is included in the SAP Managed Service?
Yes, absolutely. So we include the support of SAP software, so of course focusing on ERP6 or S4HANA at the centre, and then all the various parts around that, providing technical and functional support. We do all this from our UK-based support centre, so we're fully in the UK. We have ITIL aligned processes and ISO 20000 certification in IT service management to back up what we do as well. So in terms of some of the new things, to achieve our focus on business outcomes, we've brought in new technology specifically for business process monitoring. So Ailey and I have been meeting with some of our existing customers to discuss how this can help them.
Yeah, so Adam supports our customers on a day-to-day basis, and he's been working with some of them recently to implement some of this business process monitoring. So Adam, can you give us an overview of what you've been working on?
Yeah, I think our monitoring system really allows us to focus on the customer's key business processes. So if I were to give you the example of an organization with multiple branches, and each branch has to send their daily sales figures to an SFTP server. So their files are checked and backed up, and then a job runs which sends them to a central office to be analysed. So there are a number of areas in this process where things could go wrong. You know, things like connectivity between each branch and the SFTP server, if all the branches posted the correct files, if the SFTP server is available, or have the files been backed up, you know, things like that. So in the past, tracking this issue down may have been quite a slow process, potentially requiring communication between multiple teams across multiple businesses. But now our new monitoring system allows us to do is compile all these checks into a single list, and it allows us to pinpoint exactly where the problem was and where the process chain failed. So then we can add in things like automation to send the issue to the relevant team instantly, or even perform a self-healing process to solve the solution without even the intervention of a consultant. So I think this goes a long way to reducing the overall impact of process chain failure on a business.
Yeah, that's a really important point that we hear from a lot of our customers, is that they want to see value-added benefits and not just a one-size-fits-all service.
Yeah, absolutely. The business focus is the biggest part of this. Of course, we're making improvements in how we're keeping the lights on in SAP as well, though. So Absoft have a strong background in running SAP and Azure. We also go way back and working really closely with our customers' infrastructure teams, whether they're delivering SAP on premises, hybrid cloud, or in Azure. So something that we can have a real bottom line impact with is some of our optimizations for infrastructure. The thing that I'm most excited about actually is for our customers who are in Azure. We brought in technology that highlights opportunities to reduce Azure consumption whilst running SAP effectively. So it does this in real time. If something's built too large in Azure, it will recommend to make a reduction, and that allows you to run safely, run SAP safely and effectively, and then our real-time monitoring lets you size it back up again when that growth is needed. So you can really save a lot of Azure consumption cost as a result of our new service there. Also on a more human or organizational level, our integration with infrastructure teams is getting improved as well. So we can now provide dashboards to service desks, and this is something that's been really popular in our discussions with some of our existing customers about the service. If we can provide a service desk with a dashboard that shows the status of everything they might get calls about, so the technical parts of the landscape and also the business processes, and we can provide self-service automations there for them to actually fix problems, and that really solves a lot of management time for the customer.
Yes, so that is another question that we've been getting from people recently is, does this save us time? And if so, how does it save us time? So as well as what you've mentioned, Bob, I'll come to you, Ross. How does this save customers time?
Yeah, of course. So on top of the well understood workload savings of having a managed service partner such as Absoft, who will manage your SAP platform for you, Absoft's new managed service delivers these savings deeper into the business. So some of the examples of this are the business process monitoring, which picks up root causes of process failures instantly without the business having to investigate internally and hand off between different teams to try and identify the cause. Absoft's business process monitoring can identify problems and whether they're SAP or not. And we can let the business know ideally before they've even noticed there's a problem. So at the point we notice a failure, we'll either let the business know exactly where the process has failed, or we can raise a ticket and Absoft will look to fix that SAP problem. Our robotic process automation can take away the chore of repetitive tasks for end users. Another example is our self-services dashboard, which Bob mentioned. This allows the business to control aspects of their SAP landscape without having to raise tickets or speak to us in person. This means tasks such as starting, stopping SAP, moving transports. This can all be kept within the business, meaning less administration and less frustration. Maybe a final example is our self-healing services, which can identify an issue in SAP, and using the AI within our monitoring platform can execute a resolution without any human interaction. So these examples and more are just some of the things in our managed service which can deliver cost savings and efficiencies directly into our clients' businesses.
That's really good. I know that self-service and self-healing are buzzwords of today, and I think a lot of people now are definitely looking for that from a support provider. So it's amazing that our new managed service can offer that to our customers. So I guess now that we've talked through what's included, I guess people watching this will be interested to understand the pricing model. Ailey, can I come back to you to talk us through what the pricing model looks like?
Yeah, of course. So we know through our years of experience that we've been offering managed services that every customer landscape is completely different. That could be the number of interfaces that you have that require monitoring, or the hardware where your system is hosted, or it could be the frequency of patching and upgrades that you've been able to do along your SAP journey. Our managed service has always included flexible pricing, but the newly launched service allows you to build what you require. It's always been fixed price, but now you have the options to add on areas which are specific not just to your needs, but for your schedule and your future roadmap as well.
Mm-hmm.
The service includes a maintenance plan, for example. It includes product roadmap reviews, and we work with you to ensure that those features are the correct thing for your environment and strategy within the given time period. So they're only really included in your service if you need them. We also offer proactive reviews with our support centre manager and our consultants, so that the support is always getting root cause analysis, and we don't continually fix the same issues over and over again. So the support requirements that you have and our customers have tend to reduce over time. The extra bits that the guys have been talking about, the business process automation availability, the automated extras that we offer, such as QA refreshes and RPA capabilities, are built around your processes and what you need, and are then priced accordingly. The service gives you a fixed price model, but it only includes the features that you actually need to support your own landscape.
Thanks for that, Ailey. That was handy, helpful to know. I guess that's all the questions that I have. It's short and sweet, but thank you guys for coming on to answer those, and thanks to all those that are watching. I hope we've managed to answer the questions that you did have, but of course, if there's anything else that you would like to know, any more information, you just need to get in touch. If you go on our website, on our LinkedIn page, you'll find contact details for Ailey, and I'm sure she'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you do have. So thanks again. Follow our LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter channels for more updates on what the managed service includes. But otherwise, I think that's everything for now. So thanks, guys. We'll speak to you soon.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.